This video is made in partnership with Moth. So I just got back from picking up my phone. The process was smooth. I didn't have to wait at all. There was no line. I guess that's the perk of living in Alaska. Only one iPhone to unbox this year though. My wife decided to skip the iPhone 15s and instead we decided to upgrade her Series 4 Apple Watch to this Series 9 Apple Watch 41mm Starlight. Let me know if you guys want to see a video on this and I'll try to make it happen. And for myself, I got the iPhone 15 Pro in natural titanium. Let's go ahead and unbox it. Here we go. 2 peel tabs. Let's open the box. Ooh, that natural titanium looks amazing. Wow. I think I made the right choice here. Let's see what else is in the box first. Here's the typical documentation. No more SIM ejector tool since we're all eSIM here in the US. And of course you get the sticker. Cool. This year you get a braided cable with your iPhones, which is really cool. It's nice to see USB-C finally. Sadly, the rumors weren't true about these braided cables having a matching color to your phone, but I guess I'm just happy that USB-C is finally here. What I got is a 256 gigs iPhone 15 Pro. I thought about the Max, but I just really love this form factor. I think it fits my hand perfectly. And for the color, I went with a lighter color. I got the natural titanium, and man, I'm really liking this. I think it's safe to say that this is tied with my favorite iPhone Pro color ever, which is the midnight green for the 11 Pro, which I actually didn't own, but every time I would see someone use it, I just thought it looked so good. But the natural titanium looks very classy and sleek. It kind of changes its tint depending on the environment. Sometimes it appears a bit more silver, while other times it has more of a champagne hue. Let's go ahead and peel off the screen protector. So satisfying. Comparing it to my Apple Watch Ultra, it matches quite perfectly. So I'm guessing titanium will be Apple's go-to material for their upcoming products. Maybe we'll see a titanium MacBook Pro. Maybe. During the announcement, I actually thought the whole body was going to be made out of titanium, but it's actually just the frames that they replaced. The shiny stainless steel is gone, and it's more of a matte satin finish now. Yes, you'll still see some fingerprints, but it's not as bad. This shift to titanium does make the iPhone 15 Pro the lightest Pro model ever. On paper, it's 10% lighter than the 14 Pro, and it's 1 gram lighter than the 11 Pro. I do notice the weight difference when holding the iPhone 14 Pro and the 15 Pro, but what stands out to me more are the rounded edges. It's pretty subtle visually, but I think they make a big difference when interacting with the phone. The 15 Pro just feels much nicer to hold without a case. Although the screen size is the same, the overall width of the phone is slightly thinner, which means less bezels and a step closer to an edge-to-edge display. So while I'm setting up this phone, let's go ahead and check out the Creator Box from Moth. Some of my most favorite accessories are made by Moth. The quality and functionality of their products is just second to none, and this year, they made their accessories even better. These stunning all-white set of accessories are made from Movis vegan leather, which means they are eco-friendly and non-toxic while still having a premium feeling. This is the Misty Cove color, and unlike other white accessories, they won't yellow over time. Each accessory has an amazing texture, it feels great to touch, and its functionality is just unmatched, which is why I recommend them as a top alternative to Apple accessories. Just take a look at how easy it is to set up this invisible tripod stand. I've been using it in so many ways, like for online meetings, filming, and even as a selfie stick, and the best part is it's so thin, which means I can take it with me wherever I go. Level up your iPhone 15 experience and save 10% when you use the code JOHN10 to purchase your Moth accessories by using the link below. The new iPhones now come with USB-C, and with the 15 Pros, you get even faster speeds at 10 gigabits per second because it supports USB 3. However, you do need to supply your own data cable to take advantage of this because the included cable is only meant for charging. I wished Apple embraced this transition more. It kind of felt like they gave us the bare minimum. But regardless, I'm excited to explore different accessories that could potentially elevate the way I use my iPhone. On another note, I like the introduction of the action button. I leave my phone on silent about 99% of the time, so I do find the mute switch to be a bit useless. With the action button, I could customize it to do something more useful for me, so I'm gonna have to play around with shortcuts and figure out the best way to utilize this feature. On default, it's set to act as a mute switch, so for those of you who need it, you're really not losing anything. You do have to long press the action button to activate the command, and you get a nice haptic feedback to let you know it's triggered, so accidental presses shouldn't be too much of a concern. The button itself is actually really nice and clicky, and ergonomics wise, I like the position of the action button. As a lefty, I think it's intuitive to be pressed with my thumb on portrait mode, and that's a rare lefty win. But I'm curious what you guys think of it. With the regular 15 Pro, you don't get the 5x optical zoom. You can only get that with the Pro Max models, which is unfortunate. But other than that, the sensors and resolutions are the same as the 15 Pro Max and the previous 14 Pros. What's new is how Apple is processing the images that you take. They essentially are able to combine the standard 12 megapixel photo with a 48 megapixel photo to create a 24 megapixel photo option. So now you can take a max of 48 megapixel photo in 24 millimeters and a 24 megapixel photo on 28 and 35 millimeters without sacrificing too much detail. Having these different focal lengths is why Apple says you are getting 7, which actually is more like 6 lenses. If you can't wait for the 30 days review, here's my temporary recommendation. If you have an 11 Pro or older, I think it's safe to say that the 15 Pro is a great upgrade. You are getting the ProMotion display, dynamic island, action button, upgraded cameras, USB-C, in this new beautiful titanium finish, and I think that's a pretty substantial upgrade. If you have a newer phone, then I would say it really depends on why you are considering upgrading. Only you can decide if the money is worth it. Anyway, these are just my initial thoughts. I definitely need to spend more time with the phone to properly test everything. And now's a good time to double check if you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on the follow-up video. And make sure to check out Moth by using the link below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.